Welcome to Chiropractic, the #1 holistic healing profession in the world. There's no doubt you've heard chiropractic called alternative medicine. This is not the case anymore. Medical research and new discoveries about the effectiveness of chiropractic care are making it the most popular health-oriented profession in the world. In fact, in the last year, over 600 million patients have chosen chiropractic instead of medication for their health problems. As well, chiropractors are always present at the Olympic Games, and almost every professional sports team has a team chiropractor. Now, medical journals are printing studies that find chiropractic to be the best treatment for everything from low back pain to colicky babies. Simply put, chiropractic is the fastest growing healthcare profession in the world. Now that you're here, your chiropractor will explain how the body works and how chiropractic works. You'll also learn about the master control system of the body. You will not be given medication or needles to cover up or mask your symptoms, but rather a detailed explanation of how and why you develop spinal problems and how they adversely affect your overall health. Our society is becoming more and more health conscious every day. Prevention is now the norm and the key to a healthy future. Dentists have always understood the power of prevention, and by brushing our teeth every day, we can dramatically reduce dental problems. The old school of thought was that if symptoms like pain, tingling, or numbness don't exist, then health problems don't exist. Yet no one ever seems to wait for a cavity to start brushing their teeth. People brush to prevent problems, despite the absence of symptoms. In addition, most people think that when your first symptom appears, you are suddenly sick or instantly have a health problem. This is the furthest thing from the truth. Symptoms are actually the body's last, not first attempt to let you know that you have a health problem. The body is so incredible at adapting that symptoms can come and go for years before they become constant or debilitating. Some of the worst health problems may not have any symptoms at all until it's too late. And unfortunately, most of us know someone who died of a sudden heart attack or was diagnosed with cancer only a few weeks before their death. Although once you have a symptom, consider yourself lucky because at least now you know you have a health problem. Most people wait until they're sick or in pain before seeking treatment, but the mindset of our society is changing, and most realize that medication and needles only mask or cover up their health problems. With all the news about the harmful effects of medication, people are concerned. Studies estimate that 2 million Americans per year are hospitalized due to side effects and that 100,000 die. Unfortunately, this reactive approach to symptoms is the way many people treat themselves and their families. They neglect proper maintenance, waiting for the symptom to surface. That's like not changing the oil in your car and then waiting for your car to stop running. It's amazing that in our society, people actually take better care of their cars and pets than they do themselves. In addition, treating health problems only after the symptoms occur is usually much more extensive, expensive, and dangerous. Chiropractic is different. Chiropractic teaches people how their body works and how to keep their body working at its maximum potential so that you can avoid this sick care approach. How does the body work? In your house, you have a circuit breaker box. In that box, you have individual circuits that control specific rooms in your house. If you were to blow the circuit that controlled your kitchen, nothing in your kitchen would work. If you tried to turn on the light switch, change the outlets, or even the bulbs, nothing would change. Without a proper supply of electricity, nothing would work. The only solution is to go to the circuit breaker box and turn the power on by turning the circuit on. Your body works in very much the same way. You have a circuit breaker box known as the spinal column, and it has a series of 24 circuits known as vertebrae. And each vertebra, like a circuit, sends a wire, called a nerve, with information and nerve impulses from the brain to all the muscles, organs, and glands in the body. Much like a circuit breaker box after a thunderstorm, if there is a physical trauma or stress like birth, a sports injury, a car accident, or even poor posture, one of these circuits can blow as well. Chiropractors call this a subluxation or misalignment. A subluxation interferes with the normal flow of information and nerve impulses from the brain, much like a kinked garden hose would interfere with the normal flow of water. A great example of how your brain communicates with your body would be if you attached a garden hose to your house and then turned the water on full force. This is like your brain sending vital information to the body. And then took the open end of the hose around to the back of your house. Even if you couldn't see the other end of the hose, you could assume that the water was coming out full force. But if you stepped on the hose, even though you couldn't see the other end, you could assume that the water was either not coming out or coming out very slowly. This is how a subluxation affects the flow of information and nerve impulses to your body. Even though you can't see or feel your nerves or organs, chiropractic allows all the vital information to get to all of your body parts. These subluxations choke off information and electricity to certain parts of the body, just like a blown circuit. Subluxations are very common, and strangely, sometimes you immediately have symptoms from subluxations, but more often than not, you don't. That's why so many children are under chiropractic care. It's preventative. And now, here you are. There are no magic pills, potions, or lotions in this world. Like anything else, your body has for best results instructions on it, and your chiropractor knows exactly how to read them. Chiropractic offers people an opportunity to receive true health care, where you can proactively do something to stay healthy. In a minute, you'll find out just how your chiropractor finds these blown circuits known as subluxations, and equally as important, how to correct them and turn the power on so your body can get back to maximum health and function.